All right. So we got the Switch 2 here, and I'm gonna do an unboxing at my desk. But um, my setup isn't as I don't have a necessarily top-down camera, but I'm gonna try to do this best I can. I got some scissors here, but I think I'm gonna use a box cutter knife, and oh boy, now my computer's starting up. Oh, nice. All right, now it says here on the setup right in the front what to do to set it up, and first of all, I just wanted to take out the stuff. I'm going to do all of the setting up the system and whatever off camera. I just wanted to take out the Joy-Con. Very much bigger than the original ones, and they feel, I like the matte plastic on it. And it feels, I don't know, more, a little bit more rough, which is good. Because the other ones were kind of, I don't know, they were very small and slippery, you know. Not a big fan of the Joy-Con. I do really like the technology in the Joy-Cons, but it seemed that user-friendly, because I have, you know, I'm a big guy, and I have, you know, appropriate sized hands for my size. So these ones feel like I hold them in my hand, and they feel a lot more, you know, my size. Got the little buttons to release them. That's kind of fun. And then here's the tablet itself. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for this. All right, so blue to blue makes sense. It just snaps right in there. Then orange to orange. Another like going for like a red, I guess, but it is orange. So it's more like a, I don't know, kind of a dull pastel orange, kind of like a salmon. So it feels very similar to like the Logitech G Cloud kind of size. So I kind of like that. That's really neat. Yeah, so I was pulling on it, and you can't really pull it off, but then you do that button release, and you just got to push it down all the way. You can't just like yank it off with the button. Push it down, and it will push it out, and then you pull it out. So very interesting. Now I got this for really cheap off of Amazon, and I was the way they had it branded was that it was for Switch 2, but then when I got it, the box for it had like the OLED switch on it, and I was like, I was gonna send it back, but it does in fact fit on here perfectly. So even though it said like on the box it had a Switch OLED on it, it actually was for the Switch 2. So that's awesome. And also this is a dockable case. This is from LMCPA, and I also got an LMCPA you know, carrying case, which is right over here. Wait, where did I put it? I think it's in the other room, but that'll fit this as well. And I got it for $5 off of Amazon, which is amazing because normally it was like $30. And my mom and my sister, which are both award-winning artists, are going to do a special paint design on it, because I got it completely black, like you know, a blank canvas for it, so that my artist family can make it unique and special. So I really like that, because this system is big enough where I can hold it comfortably, but having the grip on it, it feels more secure, and it is much more comfortable. It feels It just feels more comfortable. I like it. It is kind of a flimsy protective case, but mostly I feel it's for the corners, and I got the wall brick. Also, same kind of texture as the device itself, and it's just a regular USB-C wall brick. And of course the cable and the Joy-Con grips, so that you play it like a regular controller. And I wasn't disappointed by the first grip. It was pretty user-friendly, I thought. When I play like Smash Brothers or whatever at a friend's house, and I would give everybody else like the regular controllers, and then I would take the grips, I wasn't disappointed by it. It didn't like make me feel like it was too much of a downgrade. I was wondering, because the original ones you could just slide it in, obviously, but when you put this on the side, I was thinking this has to be more flat, and it is more flat, so that's what it worked out. So I'm just clipping them in there, and it is just smooth as butter. Nice. Okay, so that's what that looks like, and it is, much bigger than the original one. I don't like this actually that much because it feels a bit too narrow. I think the Pro controller being wider feels more comfortable, and it just, I don't know, it feels too narrow here. Not a fan of that. I think that the original Joy-Con grips, I think that it was more it was wider when you would hold it like that, so maybe I'm just used to it. My original Switch, by the way, is with my girlfriend, and she is gonna go fly to Orlando, and she's gonna bring the Switch with her so she can play some Doom Eternal. She had actually told me she's really excited to play some Mario Kart, so I am a little sad that I can't share this with her today. She's working, and I only have 1 hour of scheduled work today, so I didn't opt for the micro SD card because I want to hold out for the terabyte one. And at Fred Meyer, they only had the 256 gigabyte one, and I didn't want that one because I want to wait for the terabyte. The games are going to be a lot bigger on here, so I wanted the terabyte. Now here's the dock. Another thing I was hoping to get at Fred Meyer was the portable dock, because this is going to stay at my house in the front room. And I love the little TV logo they have there. And I think one of the biggest factors of the dock is the fan. So I have a Genki Shadow dock with my original Switch, and there's not even really a dock. You just, it's just like a brick that you plug into the wall, and then it has a HDMI cable and a charging cable, USB-C on it, and you just plug it right into the Switch, and it lays down flat. So, but with the Switch 2, I don't think you're going to be able to do that because it needs the extra cooling of the dock. So the portable docks for the Switch 2 have a little fan in it, and it's like it's almost like a little cell phone stand, like this is my little cell phone stand, but with like a fan built into it so it can cool it, because the performance when plugged in to the TV is going to be much higher than handheld. So that's why it needs extra cooling, and makes sense to me. My original dock on my Switch 1 has gorgeous octopus art from my sister, and so I am actually kind of excited to do that similar thing with this one. Put some of my sister's from Southpaw Artistry on the front of this one, and it just makes it feel more, more unique and I don't know, artistic. One of the things I really love about Nintendo are all the indie games. And so all the cables are fed through here, and which is kind of similar to the other one. Oh, and it has USB-A for controllers over here, and if I remove this, you can see in here is the charging port for the USB, or the power supply for the USB-C, and then the HDMI out, and then you have an Ethernet cable port here. See if you guys can see that. And yeah, this is exciting. I am very excited. So I will probably make some more videos of like gameplay and stuff when I'm over at Cody's house. Going there after work today, and hopefully I don't break this thing. Oh boy. Here. If I do break it, I don't want to break it on camera. All right, so you know, like I said on my short that I made at Fred Meyer today at Tumwater when I was picking it up, I am probably the only YouTuber on here making content about the Switch 2. So thank you for watching. Of course, I'm being sarcastic, but this is going to be flooded with Switch 2 content. And my thing with it is that I love the Switch for when I travel, and I love being able to dock it in hotel TVs, and you know, game with my friends that I'm going to travel to meet up with and stuff. And so I'm going to be focused on like travel accessories and on like, you know, portable gaming and stuff. So like travel screens and hooking up to different devices like tablets and computers and stuff like that. So that kind of stuff is what I'm really excited about. This dock is not a portable dock. These are not fun to travel with at all. So that's why when I have like the regular dock that it comes with, I'm just going to keep it at home at all times. It is not going to come traveling with me at all. That's why I'm so focused on the travel dock. So anyways, that's all I really have to say about this until I get it like booted up and going. I know Austin John made a video about how to transfer your data from your old Switch. Obviously I don't have it with me because my girlfriend has the original Switch, but what I'm going to try to do is she doesn't have it connected to internet right now, and I'm going to see if I can just like log in and download a bunch of my Switch 1 games onto it and see how that works. And if not, then I might have to just like, I don't know, we'll troubleshoot that. But anyways, thank you so much, and stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe so you can see. I know I haven't been posting a lot, but to see if I make more content about this. All right, bye.